Guys, I am rather concerned for Lizzo based on a post she made to her Instagram page last night. She has been facing a lot of controversy ever since her former backup dancers accused her and sued her actually for sexual harassment. And it has completely destroyed her reputation and whatnot. And it seems like she truly has had enough at this point. Let's take a look at what it is that she posted. And it's not only about potentially quitting the music industry, it kind of sounds like Lizzo is hinting at quitting life, and that's rather concerning. Here we go. Lizzo posted, and I quote, "I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this. I quit." A lot of outlets are reporting that Lizzo is quitting music, but when we go back to a certain line in her post, she says, "But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it." It really feels as though this is not just about music, it's about life. And I feel like her call for help, her cry for help needs to be taken a lot more seriously than it is currently being taken. Forget the celebrity, forget the music. This is a person, and she is very right. Ever since Lizzo came on the scene, she has been picked apart simply for existing as a fat woman, and that really is unfair. Fat women, fat people exist in this world. They have the right to exist. They have the right to be happy, be proud, to dance, to sing, to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I have never been a fan of the jokes that have been told at her expense. It reminds me of Precious, and I put Precious in quotation marks because it was the character that brought her to fame, Gabourey Sidibe. And, her character was a very gritty character and everything like that. And so whenever people were referring to like an undesirable woman, they would be talking about Precious, right? But behind Precious is a real person. We're talking about like the physical embodiment of that character. And that character was physically embodied by Gabourey Sidibe. And so to see this happening to Lizzo as well is very, very, very disheartening. We have seen so many think pieces about her body and how she should be ashamed of it, this, that, and the other. She's promoting obesity just by being obese. Like there's just so many sad stories and television panels and radio panels and whatnot that have been hosted based on Lizzo's appearance. So I don't think she's exaggerating in the slightest when she talks about having been picked apart just by her looks. And, it would make anybody feel like the world doesn't want them in it, and I do find that to be rather sad. Unfortunately, because of the lawsuit that she's currently battling in court, where her former dancers accused her of sexual harassment, a lot of people are feeling like this is her kind of trying to distract from that, or from more potential lawsuits or information that might be coming her way. But I personally don't see it that way. I see it as a very genuine cry for help. And I do hope that Lizzo is surrounded by people who can help her get the help that she needs, because clearly she needs to get away from the limelight for now, speak with a therapist, a psychologist, or whoever might be able to help her navigate these very, very heavy feelings that she is currently dealing with. And I do also hope that the world can be a little bit nicer to not just her, but to other people as well. Like there's no reason to be criticizing people over their weight and whatnot. At the end of the day, we all weigh what we weigh. It doesn't affect anybody's lives but our own. So please leave people alone based on their size and whatnot. It really is just such low-hanging fruit. It's tired. It's a dead horse that has been beaten so many times, because when people exist at these sizes, they get made fun of. But then when they take medication like Ozempic or Mounjaro or whatever to lose weight or whatever, they get criticized for that too. It's like they truly cannot win, and it is just unfair. Lizzo, I hope you feel better. I do think that the world needs you in it. I do think that you make really beautiful, wonderful, uplifting music. And that's why it was devastating to hear about the lawsuit being filed against you. I just couldn't reconcile the idea that the woman who makes such positive, uplifting music was allegedly behaving like this behind the scenes, But listen, at the end of the day, nothing has been proven against Lizzo in the court of law. So please, everybody, just give justice its time to work in the court. And for now, these are just allegations against her. They are terrible allegations, that's for sure, but they have nothing to do with the way that she looks. So please lay off of Lizzo's physical appearance. And at the end of the day, she is a gorgeous girl. Like, that face card will never, ever, ever decline, you know? But I digress. Let me know how you feel about Lizzo's post. Do you think that this could lead to something very serious and irreversible in the future? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.